My friend Raymond says once you can raise weights, you can do anything. Moving up, he says, is lifting one weight after another, getting stronger all the while, until you can hoist the largest ones. I don't agree with that. Seems to me it's better to know which weights to lift and which weights to leave alone.
I'm Marge.
I'm Les.
Is this your first time in Doc Finney's?
Well, I've seen your ads and your commercials, and the girl in your showroom on 57th Street. I'm knockout that one. So is the showroom.
But this is your first actual visit.
My friend Raymond invited me. He's a member. He said I could be his guest.
Every member is allowed one free guest a week.
He said we could meet for a workout instead of wasting our lunch hour.
More and more people are making good use of their lunch hours.
My friend Raymond should be here soon.
We can start without waiting for him.
Just the two of us?
We'll give you the limber up for neophytes.
Just so I don't wake up in the morning with a Charlie horse.
Did they show you the lockers?
That's where I'm supposed to meet Raymond.
Yes.
Thanks.
Do you have any sneakers?
Not with me. Thanks anyway. I like the feel of the red carpet. Gives pleasure to the feet.
It should. At 50 slammers a yard, mohair and vicuna. Special blend made up just for Doc Finney. But it's not for feet. It's for sneakers. $20 even.
I thought the workout came for free.
Plus, you have to wear the t-shirt and shorts in the hall of worship. Doc Finney's regulations.
Couldn't I-
$41.95.
Couldn't I just take off my jacket and tie?
T-shirts and shorts must be worn at all times for the sake of the other members of the congregation. $61.75. I owe you a quarter.
Keep it.
Who do you think I am, a waitress? I owe you a quarter, I said. Okay, strip down.
Here?
Here and now. Don't throw those blushes at me. Trust me, I've seen it all.
Don't you have a cubicle or a screen?
This is not a men's wear store. Come on now.
As long as you're not embarrassed. Could you turn away a little?
Why? Do you need a hand?
Working on it.
Okay. 23 seconds and counting.
Okay, okay, I get it.
Could you hurry up with the shirt?
Trying to.
We'll get rid of these clothes, and then we can begin. First, we need to fill out your progress card.
Progress in what?
Your development.
How can I progress if I'm not coming back?
We'll talk about that after your measurements.
You're going to measure me?
Are you frightened?
Who? Me?
How often did you speak to the Lord in the last year?
Do you need an exact number? None.
I could have guessed that by looking at
Does
you.
it really show?
Straighten your back. That's better. You were 3 inches near to heaven when you did that. Now, have you ever spoken to the Lord?
Once or twice, you know the sort of thing. I said, oh God, get me out of this. Funny thing, he usually did. But I don't know if it was him I was talking to or who the heck it was.
Did you go down on your knees?
I have a varicose vein.
No knees. How many times a week do you read your Bible?
For enjoyment or for real?
Either way.
I don't have a Bible.
Take care of that. Show a little reverence for it. Kiss it.
Thanks.
$61.75.
Jesus, I can buy me a Bible for less than $60.
Not with this binding. We have this edition made up for us. Resist scuffing. Take it into the shower, use it as a doorstop. The Doc Finney Revised version. I owe you 30 cents. So, what do you do on Sundays?
Sleep.
You never meditate?
I got nothing much to meditate about.
You will by the time I'm finished with you. Here is a mantra for you to meditate next Sunday. Did you shout at anybody? Did you insult anybody? Did you swear at anybody? That's Kings Book 2, verse 22. You memorize that, you meditate it.
Did I shout at anybody? Did I call out anybody? Doesn't sound like the Bible to me, what I've heard of the Bible.
I told you, it's the Doc Finney Revised version. Don't meditate that yet. That's for Sunday. I'm going to give you a text for now.
Great.
Wait till you start to come up. Raise me.
Up, oh Lord, cast me down. Raise me up, oh God, cast me down. Up, down. Get up here. Oh, for Christ's sakes, raise me up. I made it. And Doc finished. Shall I try another? I'm getting the swing nicely now.
No.
I can.
And cats can bark.
I'm stronger than I look.
That I believe.
What comes next?
We'll take 5 while you recover. Before you know where you are, you'll be in a state of grace. But first, let's find out more about you.
Next, you plan to ask me what church I don't go to.
Before I ask you some more questions, I want to give you a few facts about Doc Finney's. This is the small hall for novices, dedication 1A. The larger hall for advanced courses is 1 flight up, 2A, 3A, and sacraments. It's equipped with every sideline you could think of.
Pews?
12 pews in oiled oak, imported from Britain.
Kneeling mats?
Jute kneeling mats from India with foam rubber lining.
Where does the foam rubber come from?
Keep the question sacred.
Candles?
Candles in every size and color made in Hong Kong to Dr. Finney's long burning specifications.
Candlesticks?
Gigantic candlesticks in pink gold. Most of them are much bigger and heavier than you. What else can you think of?
I've run out of ideas.
Dr. Finney hasn't. We have a nave and chapel designed in plastic mahogany by a famous Swedish guy you've probably never heard of. Take it apart, fits into your briefcase. You feel like praying, it assembles in 15 seconds flat. We have West German stained glass windows from West Germany. Real ancient style and strictly for Old Testament movie fans. Adam and Eve in the raw, Suzanne and the kidney-shaped Esther Williams Lake, Sodom, Gomorrah, crucifixions galore, you name it. We have sculptures sculpted in Marblite just the way the Italian sculptors used to sculpt.
If they look the same.
We have every piece of equipment needed to, in Dr. Finney's well-known words, maximize your faith. Ask your parson, ask your priest, ask your rabbi, ask your mullah. Notice, I don't ask your religion. We're interdenominational here. Doesn't make a speck of difference which God you believe in. You walk into Dr. Finney's with your head low, but when you walk out, you stand right, look right, stay right, and breathe right.
My friend Raymond has picked up some of that jargon. He has been saying.
At the end of the day, you sing the hymn for the day with your instructor who has a PhD in physical theology. Then you dive into a mud bath and alcohol rinse. You sit in Caribbean sunlight room under 12 500-watt units. When the gong goes, you wash away your sweat and sin in the Mediterranean-style showers. Cobalt-tinted glass. Then you dress in the largest locker rooms in the world. Each one has a built-in bar with push-button scotch at your own ready mixed proof. Our locker room nurses are lay preachers. You pick your favorite brand of aftershave lotion or talcum powder, or your favorite blessing. We have a list of 1,000 blessings all the way from make me simple to make me smart. What are you staring at my knees for? Haven't you ever seen a pair of women's knees?
Oh, sure. I was just thinking, kneeling has done your knees a lot of good.
You should see what it's done for my morale. Now, your name is Les. Is that short for Lester?
No, Leslie.
Leslie? That's a girl's name.
These days, any man's name is a girl's name. Tracy, and Brett, and Hilton, and Tammy, and Dale. And the men have women's names like Sal, and Shirley, and Connie, and Claire, and Joyce. I used to know an awful lot about names and sex. Phineas means serpent's mouth. I had a buddy called Phineas. Every time he'd open his jaws, we used to say, stow it, Stakey, and get all that.
It's your lunch hour you're wasting. Now, your given name is Leslie. Leslie, a man? Crazy. What's your surname?
If I tell you that, you'll look up my address in the phone directory and keep sending me brochures.
Who needs the phone directory? Give me your address next.
My big mouth.
I must have a name and address for the progress report.
Is it all right if I give you a false name?
We'll come back to your name and address later. How old are you?
41.
41?
45.
Are there any mental or physical defects in your family?
Just pigeon toes.
Some of our top athletes and scholars have pigeon toes. Not now. Dr. Finney took care of that.
I wouldn't say I was much of an athlete or a scholar.
Nor would I. Get up. We have work to do on you.
What kind of work?
Stripping away all that flabbiness. Firming you up. Your calves when they begin, some development you all have. I mean, oh, look at that pot. Those crummy triceps. Oh, that chest. I wouldn't even take your measurements. They'd be too unreliable. You're too shaky. We'll have to put a pair of shoulders on you. We'll have to fill you up with humbleness and pride.
At the same time,
We'll have to give you lungs to shout God's praises with and arms to pray with. We'll have to straighten your back. You're all droopy and stoopy. A man should get up to his full height so he can look God in the eyes and say, "Hello, God. I'm Les." Now sit down again.
I was just trying to get up to my height, but I guess it's too high for me.
Are you married?
Yes.
You are?
Why are you so surprised?
I'm surprised a woman puts up with a development like yours.
She never notices it. We have concealed lighting.
Was that your idea?
No, hers.
That figures.
She never complains to me.
Bet. I'll bet she cried herself to sleep more times than you know. You see, it isn't just God, it's your wife too. Wouldn't you like your wife to respect you?
It doesn't matter much either way. We have 3 children.
Don't you want to be admired by other people?
What sort of other people?
Women?
That's something else.
When a woman passes you in the street or sees you digging into a file cabinet in your office, she should be able to say, "Now that's a man."
What else could she say?
She wouldn't say a thing. She wouldn't even notice you. If you want to be noticed, you have to make the most of what God has given you.
I was wondering if my friend Raymond has arrived.
Your friend Raymond must be in the upper hall of worship. How advanced is he? Has he gotten as far as ritual release?
Who knows? He's a 24-karat kook. Sure took the time for him to get to where he is now, though.
What kind of course does he have?
What kinds are there?
I'm glad you asked me that question. There are 3 courses, A+, B extra, and C major. You can't go wrong with any of them. As Dr. Finney says, they're all package deals, and every package is a gift wrap.
I can't afford them.
You don't have to. For you, there's a special offer.
Tell me, I don't have any money with me. I just want to see my friend Raymond, grab my clothes, and get out of here.
Sit down. I'm not sure if the special offer is still in force, but maybe we can extend it just for you. I'm going out to have work with Dr. Finney. Put those clothes back. All set up. You're lucky. Today is the last day. Here are the terms of the special offer.
Sounds good to me. Wrap it up and hold it for me. I'll let you have a check in a few days.
I didn't make myself clear. This offer ends today. Expires, terminates, concludes.
Dies.
Don't think this one over. In a few days, it'll be a few days too late. I'm not about to pressure you into anything. Dr. Finney doesn't go for pressure. Well,
You're not with it, are you?
what do you mean?
I mean, you don't have much of a pitch.
Who are you to criticize? If you aren't a customer, convert. I tell you,
Marge, I'm no customer. I happen to be in. Listen to me with both ears, Marge, because you fell into a lot of bloopers today. I happen to be the New York sales manager for a mattress firm. The mattress. You wouldn't last 2 days on my sales force.
are you stacking God up against the mattresses?
Well, I wouldn't say they're exactly the same kind of merchandise, but boy, you have a lot to learn. That hard sell, Billy Sunday, the 1930s are down the drain. I'm going to show you how you can put some box spring into yourselves so your prospects will really bounce. I'm going to show you what it means to be a salesman.
You're making fun of God.
You can't make fun of something you don't understand. Now, I'm going to be frank with you. I don't understand mattresses. What is a mattress? Steel, wood, fabric? Yeah, maybe, but it's also comfort. That's something I understand, so that's what I sell. A benefit, a specific. And that's what you should sell. God's comfort. Now, you started handing me that phony baloney about being a flab and not kneeling because my wife crying in bed. Meadow dressing. I was leading you on. I was playing the wide-eyed mark. Nifty, eh? Now, I thought you hit your stride when you said, did I want to be appealing to women? But you rolled away from that. You went on about consciences and heartaches, negative selling, quackery. All that time you should have been zeroing in on me with benefits. You kept unloading fears. Now, is that a way to part a man with his money? Forget it. Forget about the aftershave and the talcum and all that perfume grind. That's all for pansies. Never mind what the ads tell you. Besides, I'm asking myself, how much is that smelly hullabaloo adding to my tip? Quoting that bird Doc Finney, that is the corniest angle of all. There isn't any Doc Finney, is there?
He's not exactly a doctor.
Who gives a hoot what kind of stiff he is? I'm talking to you. Every time you tell me Doc Finney says this or that, you sabotage your authority.
I've only been here 3 weeks.
How many sales have you made?
1?
An old guy?
Yes.
See, hard selling only makes it with the old folks. Even some of them have wised up. Those insurance boys have hammered it into the ground. Too bad, Marge. As a sales lady, you're a no-no. Cut that out. Trying is the worst approach of all. What only makes the prospect nervous, and that's what you don't want him to be. He has to be 1, confident, and 2, excited.
How do I make him confident?
I'm coming to that. Now, you're on a commission deal, right?
I owe some money.
Sure you do. You have to pull in all the sales you can. You need to round up those commissions. So your mind has to be nimble on twinkle toes. You have to make the most of what you have.
How?
By personalizing every interview. For you, that's easy.
Why?
You have a powerful compliment. I'm talking about your looks. You're a pretty girl, very pretty. And your build. You realize that?
Some people tell me I'm alright.
Just so you're aware of it, Marge, your looks are why you were hired. Selling, let's face it, is another word for seduction. For instance, you show me how to pray. Put my hands in. Not like a dummy, slowly, lovingly, like a woman. Better, much better. That gives me goose pimples, and every last goose pimple is selling for you. Now, you say, Les, you have natural faith.
Les, you have natural faith.
Okay, let's see more passion, more sincerity.
Les, you have natural faith.
That's it. I'm getting confident, but before I get overconfident and figure, what do I need a course for if I already have faith? You say that in 3 weeks you can be a saint.
3 weeks, you can be a saint.
That's it. Don't give me that woolly hocus pocus about maximums. Lay the benefits on the line. Me, a saint in just 3 weeks. John, you, Mark, Lucas, Francis of Sicily, Shakespeare, Albert Schweitzer, Jesus, me. I think my mind whirls. But maybe I'm from Missouri. I stopped whirling long enough to say, but I'm 35. Then you come right back with 35 is the most amazing age of all. At 35, men have conquered mountains. They've been heavyweight champions of the world. They've sold articles to magazines. They've walked clean across the United States eating galoshes. You see what I'm aiming at? I'm talking specifics.
Suppose you ask what mountains men have conquered at 35.
Come back quick as a bullet with the name of a few good mountains.
I don't know any.
You gotta do your homework, Marge. You have to be ready to substantiate. Mount Sinai, you say. And if they ask about the swimming records, you flash out the quarter-mile freestyle and add 17 and a half seconds. Is anybody going to contradict you?
You might if you're an expert.
You're the expert. Besides, you just come up close to me again. You're brushing my shoulder, reminding me that in 2 weeks, I'll double my virtue.
2 weeks, you'll double your virtue.
That's it. Specifics again. Not only increase it, I'll double it. Now you take me by the hand, act a little flirty. It's all part of the game. That's what you're here for. And you make the most of your assets. Very fine. Assets all the way. You lead me over to the altar, here, and you show me the way to heaven. Lean forward with me. With me. Not away from me. It's not touching. Just a little of the business. We pick up our burdens and start rising together. Up. 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 Just a scrap of mischief, that's all. Does nobody any harm and makes me feel real good. More goose pimples, more benefits. I relax 1 second and say, can I ask you a question? You say, yes.
Yes.
And I say, what are you doing tonight? And you say, I'm staying home.
I'm staying home.
And I say, how's about coming to church? And you say, you said you were going to ask 1 question, not 2.
1 question, not 2.
But you don't want to disappoint me. You break in with, maybe we can deal with the 2nd question later.
2nd question later.
We're coming to the excitement bit. So far, you've achieved plenty. I've started the workout. You've gotten me confident. We've talked about a date. You haven't dismissed it, only postponed it. Now you're going to prove to me that I was born to die. Die only. You say, try the ritual 10 times.
Try the ritual 10 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forget about the text for the time being, that confuses me. Now I say, shall I try another 5? And you say, putting an awful lot of astonishment into your voice, do you think you can?
Do you think you can?
That's it. Flatter me out of my goddamn wits. Before, I couldn't get up to God 4 times. Now, 10, 15, any number. I'm swelling with pride and humbleness. I'm almost sold. The commission is in the bag for you. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What a man, what a saint. Encourage the hell out of me. Tremendous. 17, 18, 19, 20. I did it. I hit 20. Now here I am, breathing hard, but half holy, bursting with sainthood. You're admiring me in every damn feature on your pretty face. I stand up very straight. You've given me the vision. I'm sold! I'm sold!
If you're a salesman, wouldn't you be too... Les, is something wrong?
No, got a little dizzy. All that holiness.
Les, sit there, darling, don't move. You did great, now where's your wallet? Les, I'd say you're in a state of grace. Too bad, only 50 here. Let's call it a deposit. 50 down and 49.50s to go. You know what, Les? I'd say you're qualified to go right into C major. You bounced into it, wing wang. Somehow, Les, you made it the quick way.